For more than 29 years, Deer Run has been a place of transformation for children, for families, for community organizations to disconnect and then to reconnect, to have fun and to renew their spirits. But this didn't begin with a business plan or a budget. It began with one man's love for the land and his deep, unwavering faith that God had a bigger purpose for that land. I am Susan Thetford, your Nashville host for American Dream TV. I'm excited to share with you today Deer Run Camps and Retreats. Sometimes life moves so fast we forget what peace feels like. But here, tucked in the rolling hills of Franklin, Tennessee, there's a place that invites us to slow down, to breathe, and to rediscover what truly matters. This is Deer Run, a Christian camp and retreat center built not on resources or experience, but on faith and a calling that refused to quit. I'm here with David Gibson, the founder of Deer Run Retreats. David, please take me back. How did this begin 25 years ago?
Well, actually, it was 29 years ago, and I was a small business owner, 3 young daughters. My wife and I live in Franklin, very involved in our church and our community. But one day I was coming home from work, and God said, I have something more significant I want you to do. So I went home and told my wife that, and we both agreed, and we said, Lord, we'll go wherever you want us to go. We'll do whatever you want us to do. You show us, we're yours. So we just put our yes on the table. I was born and raised 15 miles from here, but had never been on Perkins Road, the road we're on, until that morning. After 2 years of prayer, we began to feel like God was saying he wanted us to build a place for kids and families to come to grow in their relationships with him and with each other. God literally led me to this property at 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning and gave me a vision and showed me what he wanted here.
You had a young family.
Yeah.
And no experience.
Yes.
In camp.
Right.
Retreat building.
Right. We just stepped out in faith, and God's provided every step of the way. We have 3 daughters, as I mentioned, and all 3 of our daughters have worked with us at different times. My wife's a graphic designer by profession, and she's served in so many capacities here at camp. One of our daughters now is our chief operating officer. She's been working with us for almost 18 years. We're so blessed now. We've been doing camp, for about 18 years now. So we've had campers now that have come back to serve as camp staff and now on regular staff. So it's fantastic.
I look forward to seeing what your future is. I've heard some of those plans. I look forward to seeing that come to fruition.
Well, thank you, Susan.
Thank you for spending some time with us. April, thanks so much for spending some time with me. I've had a burning question, and I really want to know, what was it like growing up with this big dream of your parents?
When I heard about this dream from my dad, this vision that God had given my dad for Deer Run, I was in high school. And I think the thing that stood out to me is that we didn't really have a full understanding of the vision, but we just understood that God had given this to my dad, and we trusted that vision in him. We trusted what God had given him. And so we see a property that's beautiful, that doesn't have much on it, but we know that God has a plan. And so as a family, we just started one thing at a time, clearing the property and
at a time. You've grown up working at camp, but today you are actually in charge of the day-to-day operations.
I am.
You and your husband?
Yes, my husband and I are here. I've been here just over 17 years and now serving as the chief operating officer, and love getting to be a part of it and get to do all of these things that God has laid out before us. I love the details.
So your vision, you're carrying on this legacy. What do you foresee coming next?
Trusting God to bring the people here to enjoy the facilities and to rest and have renewal and to have an encounter and an experience with Jesus while they're here.
So far, that plan has worked out perfectly. I think that's a good plan.
Thank you.
From a simple dream to a generational calling, Deer Run continues to change lives. One retreat, one camper, one story at a time. I've always wanted to do a zip line, and I think they have one here. Let's go check it out. Deer Run began with faith and continues through generations who live out the calling. This land has seen so many stories. Kids discovering courage, families finding peace, leaders rediscovering purpose. And through it all, the message remains the same. When we pause long enough to listen, we find God right in the middle of it all. From one man's vision to a family's legacy, Deer Run Camps is living proof that faith doesn't necessarily need a plan. Sometimes the best you and I can do is simply pause. I'm Susan Thetford, your Nashville host for American Dream TV. I hope you join me next time on our next adventure.